everybody, I'm Henry Lee. Today I have a special project to share with you. That is to recarve a personal name seal for a client. She has obtained this computer-generated design in China, I believe. So as her taste, artistic taste changes, she might have noticed the difference between a hand carved and a computer font seal. So we're going to redo this. Before I erase the existing seal, I will make a copy just to make a record. So if you have an antique seal that you bought from eBay maybe, and you want to recarve it, you can tell me to do that for you. Just send it. I have an item separate from the regular carving service for handling and returning, shipping, and you have to select that item if you want to use your own stone, either carved or uncarved. Okay. So I try to see which side is up first. Let me try. And this is the new design. And let's see what it looked like. Why the person didn't like it. You'll see. Let's just put it on the bottom here. And it's pretty obvious that the mechanical feel, although it's handmade, it's a little bit more original feels, unlike the completely mechanical font. But you can see the kind of stiffness in it, mainly due to the design, not the carving, I think. So when I design this, I use the references from ancient seals, and it appears already a natural, more organic than the mechanical to start with. Let me zoom in so you can see that the difference between the two. Okay, I'm going to show you the design on my screen as well. Where's my design? Okay, I have made this design in a different order. Usually it goes either from right to left, vertically in 2 columns. This is what it is on this original design, and I was making this one first as a alternative 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a circle, a loop. So the client want to stay with this more common, I would say, format. So this is the adjusted. So the design is still the same. I'd have to make this more like this, so it will be corresponding to this original seal. Okay, I will do the erasing for now. So first of all, I just wipe out the ink because it may stain the sandpaper. It doesn't matter. So I use a coarse one. I think I will use a different grain. This is more rough. Okay, just erase it like that. And rotate sides. Okay, this is live broadcasting on YouTube. If the audience has any questions, please type in. I will check frequently the answer. Keep the circle kind of small, I think. If you do large circles, it may create unevenness more likely. So just keep the circle very small and rotate every few times. Then check to see the level on all four sides. If they are any slant, you want to correct that. Just to put even pressure. It's kind of hard to put even pressure on all sides. Just rotate every time, every few seconds. Okay. So you erase all the way to the point where you don't see any stroke. Then you polish it. If you use pressure, it's faster, but make sure you rotate. Yeah. Don't overdo it. So if you have the slant, then it will take more time to flatten it, to level it. I've seen people using raining water to because this powder actually are very useful. Some people collected it to use it as a filler to see the stroke when you carve. You may need this, but you can use baby powder for that purpose. You don't really need that. I'll just kind of use my thumb to fill the cuts with debris, just like that. So we have almost done. Yep. Just a few more. Okay. And reduce the pressure at near the end, so the surface become finer. And I will use a finer sandpaper now. Actually, not too. Okay, that's still on the fine side. maybe good idea to use some padding. I'm not sure if that. I usually just do it like this on the felt, but it will create a kind of curvature surface, not a flat. So, but I'm used to this kind of, because the table may be, or this surface not really flat. So I just use my old paper here to polish it. So the sandpaper becomes finer after using many times. It becomes finer. You can see that. I don't really mind if there are minor scratches, because when you make a stem with the traditional paste, it will cover that. It actually, the roughness may make the loading easier. Finally, I do some vertical stroke, just to like a one really deep cut there. Before that, you have to erase the whole surface deeper. I think that should be okay. Sometimes that stroke can easily be merged into strokes, so don't have to worry. Okay, since there's a dragon on the top, so this is the front. Okay, so I just estimate where that will be. For saver, you have to make sure it's all around the old covering. Otherwise, there might be a spot. I think it's okay now. I don't suggest you do this unless there's some privacy issues you want to erase before you send it to me. So I do charge for this service, erasing the old. Okay, I think I'm done, and the next is to make a transfer with this this printout, computer printout. And I have a laser jet for this purpose. You have to use a laser jet printer or copier. And I made the design a little bit smaller. You see why? Because I like to round up the edges and corners more, so it's softer. I also give a little more edge to the design, because I feel that's the client's preference, because I used to have a very narrow background edge, and she requested to increase that once already in the computer design stage, and I will make more room for adjustment if needed. So my design is a little smaller. Besides, I think this seal is pretty large. It's 1 inch. So we have room for this. And the transfer is done with this acetone remover, gel remover, nail polish remover. Okay. It might remove the gel that sometimes as a cosmetic on the stone, especially if the stone is artificially made. So be careful with that. And I see there's a little bit blur. I don't like that, so let's do that again. That's why I have multiple coupons available for this transfer process. I don't expect myself make a perfect transfer. It might take several attempts. So just to erase it again. It's permanent, you cannot wash it. Not permanent to actually it's waterproof, but with the use of stamping, it would gradually disappear. Or you can use acetone to remove it. Maybe soap also. The black, it doesn't bother me actually. I would not worry about it. Okay, it doesn't affect the seal making in printing. Okay, alignment is most important. This time is pretty crispy, I think. So next we're going to do the carving. Okay. Now it's a mirror image like this one on the stone here. I really see that. It's the autofocus. Okay. And I will use a large chisel knife. First of all, let me try to cut out the margin. It's pretty soft stone. We might need a little broader edge, so I will leave some later adjustment. Oops. This stone is probably artificial. It has no sound because it's so soft. It's not soft as a plastic though. It's artificial stone, I think. Some artificial stones like as hard as cement, hard to carve. I could be wrong. pretty hard. Just different stone. Some stone like barley is very powdery. Some stones like show size crispy, and some qingtian, yeah. You can hear the sound of chipping. But this one is pretty, something in between, I think. Not so powdery either. Not chipping, it's like on the soft side. That's why it's easier to sculpture, to do the sculpture. Okay. And zoom in more so you can see that. Some strokes blurry, so that's why I use this reference to see what it's supposed to be. Let's just capture that first before it goes even worse. Okay, and that's the the first name. I mean, last name comes first. Zheng, starting from the family name. We only have about 100 family names in China, but you can have any word in the dictionary virtually for names, for given names. So you have choice of different meaning with same sound when you translate a Western name or recreate Chinese name for you. So my carving design service, including the name translation or recreation service. I'll work with you when I receive your order to create a authentic Chinese name for a seal, or you can ask a native speaker or a teacher to help. a lot of horizontal strokes here. Kind of difficult to see. You have to use your mind eye. The Chinese character still is more squareized, so but it has kind of roundness to be more organic. It has a life, so to speak. Just like calligraphy strokes. Okay. Tian, the second character is heaven or sky. You try to hide the sharp tip of the knife, just like hide the tip of your brush when you paint or write. That's the aesthetic principle, to hide the exposure of power. So the spirit or the power is more kind of like Tai Chi, martial arts. Reserved but not exposed. All rounded up. Tucking. We always kind of hide the beginning of the sharp brush stroke or knife cuts. So it's like a bone stroke. Another this the corner here is rounded. Just like the fuse, you know, metal fuse point. Okay, the third character, I don't know how to translate this. E is like playing a chess. A go. Yeah. The last common character is in, seal. Notice the curve, the corners I do are very organic. So there's no 90-degree cuts like that. You know. So it's all organic. And it gives a feeling of life. Okay. Okay. Just now have a checking to see if any missing adjustment may need to clean up. Okay, I think I'm ready. Okay. Okay, here's the original design, and now it's the new seal. Let's compare. Okay, glad to hear, Marie, that you can see more of the points that I may not realize as a beginner, as I experienced the cover. So you need to go as few strokes as possible whenever that's possible. Yeah, fewer strokes. Okay. This ink seal is paste is too dry, so I use a fresher one. But usually the first one has this debris in it in the seal, so that's why I want to clean it up with my old pad. besides the dry pad may create a more dear copy than the fresh pad. Let me see how this looks like now. You can blow a little moisture to reduce the grain. Okay, I think I pressed too hard, so I can see the margin. I need to clean up a little more, maybe on this side. Yeah, there's like a two-step there, so I'm gonna cut that out. Okay. Just check that out. Make it steeper. So even you wave or rotate, you will not touch this. Okay. Let me make another one. To the left. An old trick, blow a little moisture from mouth to smooth the grain. See, that's much better. I don't think I need much adjustment. Maybe a little bit on this two characters to make it a little fuller. Just cut it a little deeper. Yeah. And if there's residual in the stroke, you can clean up with the old toothbrush. Okay, I think it's done. Let me try one more time. Okay. One little touch here. The start is a little too narrow. Okay, I think I'm okay now. I will try to put my. You already got like decorative signatures there. I would match that style and put my signature there. Okay, this is on the left side. And you can also see the dragon tongue here in the facing the user. Okay. Next is my collection copy. I did this one last week. Put this one under it. You can use the seal paste stirrer to smooth it out or reshape the dough like that. Spatula or stirrer. You can get this tool if you don't have from our website. Used to made by animals' bone, but nowadays is hard plastic. Don't use any metal because you might change the color. Okay. Just kind of shaking a little bit. And gradually lift. That's perfect. Okay, that's only one of the two seals I plan to do today, but I will take maybe 20 minutes break and then come back for another exciting seal. just to preview, this will be on a chicken blood stone with a very fine line, small seal script style. I rarely do this, so a rare opportunity to see this different style in positive carving. Coming up, let's say 2:30 my time. Before I wrap it up this one, I'll make another copy for the client. Compared to this mechanical computer font seal, you can see. That's why I don't encourage you to carve with the computer font. You have to make it more organic. If you do, just use that as a base. Don't directly copy that because it's too even, lacks the contrast of negative positive space, and the turns are too stiff. You want to readjust it. You can use computer program. I especially early days when you look at the ebook I have on my first 500 seals, and now I think I've done more than 1,000. I used to rely on the font, but now we have more resources available online. You can get more references from tools. So don't use any computer font directory. Just, to make it more organic. So it's better to start with someone else's, just like copy others' painting or calligraphy to study. So you can learn a lot more than get more inspired than computer generated design to start with. So that's the difference. Okay, I'll see you soon on 2:30 in 15 minutes. Mary? Okay, so yeah, you can change the order in these two basic format or templates, either 1, 2, 3, 4 in a circle, or 1, 2, 3, 4 in 2 columns. I don't think that we have other options. You can alternate. Yin and yang. That's a different carving style. But in terms of order of characters, you can see the design I have on the screen now. It's in template 1, and the first design I made is this one. It's the template 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 in a circle. So from top right to top left, then go down, and then the logic is you can read in like 2 rows, right? Still from right to left, but anyway, no, that's not justification. But this is a traditional way we call the 回文, meaning like a loop style. Yeah, we go like this. It's commonly accepted. Not as common as this one, but it's very useful if you need to avoid, like my my name used to have two radicals on the left side, the same. To avoid that, I can, well, I have to use this template, yeah. Anyway, just play with it, see how it looks, feel. You see, this is two different layout, same character, exactly same character. I had to adjust some spacing, I think, because you can see the two characters diagonally, the longer elongated than the two cross, two less stroke characters, and this one. That's why I use this template to start with. Then I have to, because I was requested to do this format. I think that's the advantages, because these two characters kind of like a similar in energy, I think. So it's good to separate that. So I made it more even instead of you can see here, these two characters are more, especially this one. Now it's more equally divided, so I have to adjust that spacing. The other fundamental design rule is all the characters should have even space between all the horizontal strokes and the vertical ones, more to make it neat. And sometimes we make extended the foot or some part to create dramatic contrast. Like this character on the upper right, we shortened the leg on this one to create more space there. Yeah, because this whole character is so crowded, so we try to make some room for bracing to match other characters. So each character may have opening, closing, or contrast between dense and sparse. But the whole thing is contrast between dense and sparse. Make it dense, very dense, and space to contrast with the sparse. And here are some of the source I used as reference. Okay. Some other designs, I used as reference. Okay, see you soon. What is that? It's the order of design before flip. No, it's not flipping the design. It's not a flipping. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, because like a loop. So I have to adjust the character accordingly, not to flip. You cannot flip the character, but some characters can be flipped. They're symmetrical. I just move this character from right to left, and move that one down from the corner to the bottom, and then this one up. Just rotate the design. You can see the difference, right? So it reads differently. This one reads from horizontally from right to left, and then down, and then to the right, like a circle. And this one reads vertically, just like writing, calligraphy order. So this is relatively more popular, and this one is more artistic. Sometimes for artistic reasons. If possible, I'll stay with this one probably. Yeah.